the stream, everyone. It is time again for mythical hunts, and I think I should definitely already start the Eontimer countdown. Alright. So, who is here? Venmings, welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Phew, my phone is acting up and it won't load anything. So now I'm on my laptop and it's better, but not by much. Oh, you have internet problems, or is it a video stuttering problem? I do have that on the phone very often recently, where I don't know what it is, but it very commonly it happens with shorts, and it just won't, in the middle of a video, it just won't load. It stops loading, and it's almost like the internet's been cut off. But I can skip to another part of the short. If I go back to the part where it originally froze, it keeps being frozen. I have no idea what the hell is going on. And kind of, you know, it's a billion-dollar company, and that's the kind of quality service that we get. Kind of sad. Very dystopian too. But that's unfortunately reality. Damn, already we're starting very dark. I actually much rather talk about nice things, but you know, I'm not a ostrich. Or well, ostriches actually don't do that. That's a common misconception, but I'm not the kind of person who just sticks their head into the sand. I just can't. It just doesn't work. Agreed? Oh right, I forgot to, I just remembered, did I post something on Discord? No, I didn't. So let me do that real quick. There we go. And let's hope that the Deoxys will shine just as quickly as it did the first time I hunted it. I'm gonna do this hunt again once I get to it in leaf green. So there's gonna be even more shiny Lugia, shiny Ho-Oh. Well, I've seen that people who got my my streams as a recommendation, they said that apparently I helped them do the RNG manipulation themselves, and yeah, I would love to help people. Hey there, Professor Apron, welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Went to the... okay, do I need to know that information, Venmings? I mean, I don't think it's anything to be, like, ashamed of, right? But, do you want to put that information onto the internet? Where everyone can see that? Just ask yourself if that's the case. But you went to that doctor today and said was born with it. Okay, either you're trolling me or you have no filter. And Jim, like, let me get back to you. What? I don't care. Well, I mean, if you care or not, that's one thing, but you should definitely be aware of the potential consequences this can bring. Let's hope we see a golden Deoxys soon. Yes, I definitely hope so. To be fair, last time this Deoxys went really quickly. So I have high hopes that we get the Deoxys. And then the Southern Island Latias. Or Lugia and Ho. I'm gonna make a poll then. Because I got trolled yesterday. I said, okay, chat, please vote for... like, I hope this poll isn't gonna be 50-50 again. It was... I think no one voted for Deoxys. And then it was 50% Southern Island Latias and 50% Lugia and Ho-Oh. And when I came back from my bathroom break, every option was 33%, which that is actually pretty, how should I say it, yeah, that's impressive that they coordinated that trolling to make it all of it thirds. So I just picked an option and went with Deoxys this time. The mute took me a while, and I just wanted to... yeah, basically to do a RNG hunt that's in the past been really easy. I think that stream was like half an hour long. You have no filter? Yeah, what can you say? Well, I do know how it is to have no filter, but there's some, I'm just saying, there's some information that you could potentially put out there that can bite you back in the butt. Potentially in the future. Which actually, I'm wondering, I mean, no one has told me that, but I wonder if some of the interview people have found my channel, and because of that they decided to not hire me, either because they think, oh, they see Pokemon and they think, oh, that must be a very childish person, so we can't hire her, or, oh, this is not professional, you know, that LinkedIn brainworm talk. And I mean, I don't really say pro-corporative or pro-company stuff. Quite the opposite. I mean, I don't know, right? I have no knowledge whether or not that actually happened, but could definitely be a possibility, and yeah, potentially that is what's biting me in the butt right now, because I did that. And I did share some, well, not like information that's, well, pretty personal, yeah. Nothing that I'm really ashamed of or that I have to hide. But you never know who... yeah, I'm actually thinking, I think that might be one factor. Maybe I shot myself in the foot there. Which that wouldn't be the first time, I was too honest. And it's not gonna be the last. Hey there, James, welcome back to the stream, how you doing? How's it been so far? We've barely started. 13 minutes only. So far, no shiny. Wasn't expecting you to start for another 20 minutes. Yeah, these mythical hunt or these multi or RNG streams, I scheduled them to be half an hour earlier so that I have a bit more time, so that I can potentially get more shinies per stream. But lately, I don't know, I've only been getting one per stream. Yeah, some good Fritz soda. Please sponsor me, Fritz, please. Have you been, James? Alright, I hope this one goes as quickly as the first one. That would be neat. So yeah, if you're watching this not live, but as a VOD, a video on demand, what I'm basically doing is I am RNG manipulating for a Deoxys now. This is the island where you can catch Deoxys. In the previous stream, the one yesterday, I showed how the little puzzle with the triangle works. It's really easy. Just take the shortest path, mathematically shortest path to the triangle, and then hit A and repeat that until it is in, well, it's almost the middle, but like this, and then you just save in front of the triangle. And then as for the Pokéfinder program, you do static or stationary encounters, and the delay for Deoxys is 500 in Emerald. And yeah, I just hit generate and I got this frame based on my trainer ID and secret ID combination. And now we're just gonna try. The Deoxys is level 30, so it's actually not that hard. It's not like Lugia and Ho-Oh that are level 70, or like Rayquaza, the other level 70 legendaries like Groudon, Kyogre in Emerald, which hopefully we're gonna get to that pretty soon. Yeah, they can do some serious damage, or potentially exhaust all of their PP and then... But Deoxys is a bit easier. And Mew, because they are level 30, so at this point usually you're already in the post-game. Hey there, Lectabus, welcome back to the stream, how you doing? Building an Illumise today? Nice, what build? Oh, if I know a viewer of mine who would love this. To be fair, he's more of a Volbeat person, but Illumise, I bet he would like your build. Can you be yellow now, please, alien? No, that's not a yellow alien. Or well, I guess a golden alien, whatever. The Deoxys form depends on the version of the game it is on in Generation 3. So, in if the Deoxys is in Emerald, like on an Emerald cartridge, it's always going to be the speed form. I think in Leaf Green, if I remember correctly. It's in Leaf Green where it's the defensive form. And Fire Red where it's offensive. And Ruby and Sapphire are the ones with the normal form that you see here in the wild. With the hand, so like human hand. If it was really cold today. I woke up and it was 0 degrees Celsius. Wow, that's really, really cold. Which was so strange. Lately I've been waking up to warm mornings. Yeah, I mean... Oh, that reminds me actually. Maybe you have that phenomenon as well. But in Luxembourg, farmers... Like there's a so-called... Like a... I guess not an urban legend. It's actually something that happens, but... It's something known as... colloquially known as... the 3 holy ices. But what it means is, it translates to that, die 3 ijshallen is how we say it. And those are 3 nights usually in mid-May, where it can, like, temperatures drop rapidly. And maybe, well, I mean, we are mid-May. So maybe that's, you have that too. Okay, 252 HP, 200 defense, and 56 speed. Oh, it's a support encore set. Ah. Yeah, I guess that's it's a good Pokemon to use that for. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, Germans have that as well. Oh, right, actually, I just looked it up. Yes, indeed. It is from... usually from the week of... the 11th May, or this year it's from 11th May to the 15th of May. And it's something that farmers have said for hundreds of years. Lately at work I've been using fans, but today I had to put on the heating. Yeah. I mean, that's your explanation, and I assume this is a thing probably also exists in... Yeah, the Ice Saints. Have you ever heard of that? So it's not... I thought it was a Luxembourgish thing. That was quite ignorant of me, actually. Yeah, it's the Ice Saints. Oh, you actually have a known term for that in the UK. Blackthorn Winter. If maybe you've heard of that? But now you at least you learned it because it was really cold. Okay, can you be golden now, please? No. Okay, let's try again. If this does take too long, I think I should stop being lazy with the with the calibration. I just should do it. It's just that when I'm typing in, I only have one monitor, unfortunately. I know, first world problem. But yeah, when I type in the stats into the Maryland IV calculator, I can't see chat. so I tend to avoid it, but I really shouldn't. I should do that more often. Illumise is bad, but I found a late 20s IV. Yeah, that's late 20s IVs is actually pretty good. Yeah, Illumise and Volbeat are really bad, unfortunately. I mean, competitively speaking. Yeah, weather's been weird here. How's it been with you? Yeah, we have rain and like 12 degrees, and the 2 weeks before that we got 20 degrees Celsius and sun every single day. That's why I got a sunburn. Even though, yeah, was in the sun for too long without having properly put sunscreen on it. Well, I deserve it. That was my fault. It's gone now, though, luckily. Haven't heard of Blackthorn lately, but the weekend was really nice. It was like 22 degrees on Saturday. Yeah, same. We had a really nice, really nice weather this weekend. But, oh well. I thought that maybe you've heard about the folklore of that from your parents. Weirdly, I can't see chat when I use the stream on the PC, but I do it on my phone. That's weird. Are you sure you're not, you didn't close the chat window? I used Volbeat competitively and liked it. Was a pivot supporter. I mean, oh, that's unfortunate. If only Val were here, he would love this. Volbeat is good though. Volbeat, Tail Glow, Baton. Yeah, I mean, Tail Glow and Baton Pass, we've talked about that, yeah. That is a valid strategy, but so it's unfortunately also weak to, in later generations, to Stealth Rock. It doesn't have the best defenses. Yeah, I mean, my heart is aching for all of these poor Pokemon who no one uses because they are just too weak. That's why I keep saying it. Keep saying that we should definitely just have, like, Game Freak has to hire more people first and foremost, and also have one team do nothing else other than balancing, because they desperately need it. There's so many Pokemon like that I also love, like Delcatty and Ariados, and they just I can't use them because they suck, unfortunately. Oh, come on, be yellow. If I although there's a timid Star Shiny frame, but that one has pretty bad IVs when it comes. Well, attack I don't care, defense, special it's no, I don't think I'm gonna be using that one. And the other one has really bad speed IVs. Yeah, fortunately this Train ID Secret ID combination doesn't really give me the best options. No on PC, the chat windows is there, I just don't see any messages. That is very strange. What browser are you using again? Because that's not how it should be. My Volbeat took down a whole team of 6 by itself, and I have the video on my YouTube. Right, weren't you talking about this with Val once? I remember something like that. Yeah, none of these really give me great IVs, but that's fine. Unless I wait a long time, but no thanks. I know this is Emerald and I could potentially use the battle video method, but I just can't get it to work. I don't know. Too dumb for it. I tried it on Chrome and Opera. Okay, that must be a glitch, because maybe it's like a browser extension that glitches it away. I've had browser extensions like that did as a side effect, or I guess like a glitch. It just made like certain things just disappear for no reason, and when the installed them and reinstalled them, then suddenly it just worked out. Right. 1 minute remaining. Let's hope for something good. And with something good, of course, I mean shiny. But yeah, I guess I'm just gonna go for the rash ones. Even though 0 HP, that stinks. That's terrible. And special defense and speed also terrible. Like, they're not good. They're not gonna be good shinies. Definitely not. Funny that we're gonna shiny hunt an alien, and lately the US government has declassified UFO or UFO pictures, and no one really cares. I doubt that it's aliens. It's just the odds of that being true, like even remotely true, are astronomically low. I know the scales of space. Not that I don't believe in aliens. They absolutely exist somewhere. The universe is so large. Like, we cannot be the only ones. But like, them being here and sending such vehicles there, you know, the concept of Occam's razor, I think it applies here. And with that I mean that when I apply Occam's razor, it is just much more likely that those weird UFOs that we see are some very top secret military drone or military object from, I mean, who knows, North Korea or another country. The odds of that being the case is just so... those odds are much higher. And if you don't know what the Occam's razor is, it's a principle in philosophy and, like, I guess logic, which says that explanations should... it's essentially like a problem-solving thing. And it says it usually gets abbreviated as the simple explanation is to be preferred. Not as in, oh, it's complicated, but just think, okay, what is more likely? What requires more things to be true? For aliens to come here, like, they need to first even know that we exist, have evolved to a certain point in intelligence and everything, and sociology and technology, around the same time as we did, which is also not impossible, well, I'm saying unlikely. And then they have to find us. And I mean, we still don't know how many, like, how common life is in the universe. There's also Fermi's paradox, of course, that kind of tries to calculate how many civilizations there are. But I mean, the aliens also need to be obviously technologically very advanced, which, I mean, maybe they could be if they... I don't know, if they were building plane-like things when the dinosaurs were on Earth, then yeah, they'd be millions of years ahead of us. Not saying that's impossible, but it's just like so many steps have to be true or have to have happened to even consider it is that possibility. And it's just much more likely, or it requires less outrageous, so to speak, things or unlikely things to be true. Does that make... I hope I'm making sense, but yeah, it's just much more likely that those are just top secret military things. And of course they don't want anyone else to know of that technology, because they want to be the first one who master it, so they have a strategic advantage in game theory. that explanation is already just, it assumes less, basically. Because there's so many things that you don't know. You don't know if these things are true, these in-between steps. Like, we don't even know if... Are there any other aliens in the Milky Way galaxy? I'd say probably, but... Just like many biologists, what the hell, brain? Just as many astrobiologists, I just think that it is probably complex life and intelligent life is very, very rare in the universe. And life is probably in and of itself already very rare. But I think the easier or simpler, no, not easier, the simpler life is, the more common it is, because it doesn't take that many weird coincidences to form, I don't know, like a self-replicating chain of silicones in a tidally locked magma world. Like that, that's life. I mean, it's very alien, but if it grows, if it consumes something, if it replicates, I mean, that's life. Doesn't even need to have a consciousness, necessarily. I don't even know if sponges have consciousness at all. I wonder, maybe it's like the very, very simple, like plants. Hey there, Jason Harris, welcome back to the stream, how you doing? I gave up on Final Fantasy X. Oh, you did? Didn't enjoy it much at all, but just started Homebound and really enjoy it. Oh, what about Final Fantasy X that you don't like, if you don't mind me asking? Homebound. Oh, is that the game that Pirate Software made? Or is that another game? Am I mixing things up? Let me see. Oh, there's multiple games that go by the name of Homebound, so... I guess... Oh, Earthbound! Ah, yeah, you should... Oh, you're going with Earthbound. Great choice. I definitely recommended that multiple times. But yeah, that's a great choice. And yeah, it is a great game. From game design perspective, it's actually like nothing genius or nothing special. It's really the flavor text and just the charming world and everything that makes this game great. Because essentially from like a game design perspective, it's an RPG. You very often you just hit A, press A. Very simple also in terms of RPG, but hey, it's still so charming. Shigesato Itoi really knew what he was doing. Oh my god, my voice is dying. What the hell? Was talking too much about aliens and now my voice is being taken away by the government. Help! Help! Oh hey, Deoxys. And you're not golden. Alright. Yeah, I love Earthbound, one of my favorite games. Mother Flea is just as charming, but much, much, much sadder. Like, I cried ugly tears, like ugly cry, when I played that game. But yeah, it's recommended that you play Earthbound first, but I'm happy to hear that you're liking it. Final Fantasy X story and battle style I didn't like, but Earthbound does a lot of things well and has a good degree of challenge. Already died a few times, but I don't mind because you can't just mindlessly. Yeah, it is. It is sometimes like I remember the first time playing it, I just got my butt handed by the sharks, and that's pretty much like the first enemies that you really fight. After like the spiteful crow and the runaway dog. So It's also one of these games, if you grind a bit too much, it's gonna get too easy at one point. But there's definitely very challenging enemies. I wonder if you're gonna go for the Sword of Kings in for Pooh, because that is just... Ugh, that takes so long. Very low drop rate, but it's like the only item in the entire game that Pooh actually can use without making his stats worse. I don't know why I do this, but I see someone in public who I haven't seen in years, and I'm too tired to talk. I'll pretend I didn't see them. This just happened at the store, saw me too but said nothing. Oh, I did that once too, like my social battery was too low. And people took that really badly, so I stopped doing it. Even though I didn't mean it in a bad way. Yeah, the sharks on nose joke. Yeah, absolutely. Do you have the official guide? Like, you can download the official Earthbound guide as a PDF for free. It's pretty funny. It has Earthboundy flavored text in it too. Wasn't 100% sure it was who I thought it was anyway. I'd have felt awkward if it wasn't. Haven't seen her in like a decade. Yeah, well, I stopped doing it because people just assumed I was an arrogant bee who didn't want to talk to them. And then that kind of, like, they talked and they said, yeah, she just ignored me. I bet she thinks she's better than everyone, which, no, wasn't even thinking about that. And then, yeah. Not good for my social capital. Even though it's not really my fault, but social capital is pretty important, unfortunately. Also, I love how much details in dialogue throughout the tones and characters. Yeah, it's one of these games where you actually want to talk to every single NPC. Like, a lot of most JRPGs, let's be honest, you don't really want to talk to the folks in the town or the village, because they just say, oh yeah, this is the mana system and this is that, and they say some stuff and you just get bored. You just want to do your quest. And in Earthbound, I find myself actually talking to everyone, because even the dog has funny things to say, the cat has things to say. It's implied that Ness, being a psychic kid, can talk to animals, which makes sense. Like, there's some random NPCs saying the most hilarious kind of things. Maybe the second time, though, I'll check for a guide. Damn, my hands are so dry. I'm washing them too often, but I have that thing where I absolutely hate it when my hands are not... Like, when I touched food, I cannot... Like, it just... My brain just refuses to touch something else, like my hair or my phone. And I just wash them then, but that just turns me into... No, it doesn't turn me into... But it just makes me essentially wash them over and over again a bit too much. And that's not really great. I hope this time I won't get a stupid, unnecessary copyright strike, because apparently yesterday, well, it's sharing the revenue still, but apparently you can't play Giles' theme's melody anymore, which, jeez. I messaged her on Instagram instead, just in case, to apologize if it was her. There were some kids I was friends with, I never saw them again since school. They seemed to just vanish as if they never existed. Well, maybe they moved far away. Not everyone wants to stay in the town they went to high school in. Those kids where you'll ask around about them and no one can tell you what they're up to because they too haven't seen them since. Oh, okay, you reminded me to pause the ads again, thank you. Also, the soundtrack in this game is... Yeah, it's very quirky, but I love it. You're just gonna be, like, you'll be fighting the weirdest crap Karens with... Karens coming from supermarkets, hot scalding coffee, a freaking taxi, and just, well, the music goes wow, 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 wow in the background. It's just... and, like, just very trippy visuals. There's no game like Earthbound. What game is this soundtrack from? Hang on. This is currently from Lost Dimension. Or The Lost Dimension on SNES. I have no idea what that game is about, but yeah, music is playing regardless. And that is not a shiny. Okay, it was really stormy before and now it's very quiet. So yeah, it's a 3 hours of Super Nintendo music. Calypso, no, please no Calypso. Is minging. We've had enough of that, James. Very quiet stream. Where's everyone? I did put the announcement. To be fair, people are probably doing important things, and important things are not watching my streams, honestly. Alright, I'm thinking that if I don't get the shiny Deoxys, I'm giving myself roughly 15 minutes. And if it's not shiny by then, I think I'm not gonna go with the delay of 500. I'm just gonna calibrate myself. And I hear the crows and the neighbor being really loud. To be fair, I guess I'm loud too, but so far there has never been someone who complained. In fact, they say that it's like I'm not even there. And this music is from Sivalian? Sivalan? No idea what that is. Civilian, okay, that is what it is. Had a bit of trouble reading the text with that overexposed golden logo. There's so many SNES games. If I'd be rich, I'd probably try to complete that, have every SNES game ever. Well, that's not gonna happen. I don't think so. Civilian? What? Oh, no, not spelled that way. It's Syvalion. Civilian? No idea how to pronounce that. It's not really a real word now, is it? Alright, let's see. Come on, Deoxys. I want to get you and all the others. So I can do the other the other legends. Have every SNES game on Retron. Oh yeah, on an SD card as a ROM, and it works. Like, do they work? But yeah, with a Retron, that's a really nice thing to have. You can essentially play NES in Japanese, Famicom, Super Famicom, as in SNES. Doesn't matter if it's Japanese, PAL, NTSC, U, or anything. You can play Genesis, Mega Drive games. You can play Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance games on it. Also, no matter the region. It's really nice. See no luck yet? Yeah, welcome back, by the way, but that's why I said if I don't get it in 15 minutes, then I'm gonna do the old school calibration. Did much better the first time. The games work really well. Turns out the problem I had was the SD card. So I put all the games on a different SD card and working fine. Oh, that's nice. So you can actually play this game, like the games that I'm having the music from, you can play those. But I imagine having like AVGN. I think AVGN has every single NES game that ever came out, which that is really nice. That's like a dream gamer room. I know it's probably gonna be a pipe dream forever because in this economy. And if I even have like a spare room, I'm glad that I have anything at this point. But it's nice. It's nice to dream. Displaying them all on the wall, that would be so cool. And then the NES games. But then again, I am also a big preservationist and archivist. As in, I believe that things that we produce or make should be preserved and archived for future generations to look at and analyze. I think future archaeologists are gonna love me then. Because we make it really easy for them. At least we try to. Can you RNG manipulate wild Pokemon? Wait, what do you mean? Of course, I've been doing that for like hundreds of times. That was in the Safari Zone. That I had a thing on Wednesday where I did Wild Wednesday. Where I just went into the wild and RNG manipulated wild Pokemon, like anything. And I have... maybe you weren't part of like the community back then, but yeah, I did that. If you go to my channel and you scroll down a bit on the live streams, or you look for Wild Wednesday, you're gonna find it. Like tons of Hoenn Pokemon I've done. And in the future, if I get the RNG manip to work on Leaf Green and also Gen 4, then I'm gonna do Wild Wednesdays again. Where I'm just gonna go into the wild and try to get everything. And that one is gonna get a bit easier because in Gen 4 there's a glitch where if you have a very specific train ID, secret ID combo, and you put a Pokemon with the ability Q-Charm into the first party slot, you can get like crazy amounts of shinies. You don't even need to use Eontimer for that. You just go into the wild and you find like 25%, I think, of them are shinies. So we're gonna get so many of them. A lot of them. But of course the legendaries and the ones that don't have a gender, those I would have to RNG manipulate the standard way. But yeah, that Q-Charm glitch thing, that will be amazing. And then the Pokemon Battle Revolution, I'm really looking forward to that, like I'm like a child. It's gonna be so fun. And getting the shiny costumes, well, it's gonna be annoying, but oh well. You know. Super Morph. Oh, I've seen this cartridge on a, I've seen that SNES cartridge, I think at a convention before, but I have no idea what it was. But yeah, Venmings, basically, if you want to see me RNG manipulate wild Pokemon, my channel is a treasure trove for that, because I think I did at least 50 Wild Wednesdays. Like, I did so many. And also all the Safari Zone, the ones. Those are also wild Pokemon. And the Safari Zone things will come back with Leaf Green and Gen 4, which, god. Safari Zone shenanigans. There we go. Enunciation of the words, brain. Can you be shiny, please? Please? No? Okay. My hands are dry, my voice is dry for some reason. A bit better. Yeah, I know. Eternal battery has run dry, that's what we're doing. That's great for RNG manip, it makes it much easier. That means the seed is always consistent. I like that one too. What is that? Super Famicom Wasu. Ah, okay. Super Famicom Wars. Now you can still read katakana. If only I could give you a beer. I would not drink beers. Save that beer for yourself. I don't drink alcohol, and I don't even like beer. Actually, I really don't. Like everything, people have come to me and with apparently top-notch beer, and they said, "Oh yeah, to have a taste, you're gonna love this. This is good beer. You only had bad beer," and no, like no, I'm not made to drink beer. Wait, that's liquor? Huh? Also, liquor would be even stronger. Like, I don't even touch alcohol. I have zero desire to do that. I also don't know how it is to be drunk, so... Not that I really want to find out, honestly. From witness accounts, I think that's already enough for me, personally. Oh man, I'm looking through the weather forecast right now and all of it is crap. 11 degrees, 12 degrees, 10 degrees, rain, 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 rain. Of course it's always like this when the guest comes over and you want to show him nice parts of Luxembourg, and that's where the weather is crap. Hey there, Fabled Phantom, welcome back to the stream. How you doing? What happens when frogs park illegally? They get towed! Wait, did you... I just got a flashback like in the Matrix. Wow, I think you already came with that. But I really wonder where you're getting all of these puns from. Or you're just a pun machine like Shinigami Riko, maybe that. I hope you're doing good. As you can see, we're still at Deoxys, and yeah, I think gonna do 2 roughly resets, and if it's not shiny by then, I'm gonna calibrate, because I don't want it to get too ridiculous. Okay. No, that's also not a shiny. Unfortunately, this Pokemon has knockoff as its move in its moveset, so just beware of that. Swell was just watching Godzilla. Oh, no, which Godzilla? There's so many of them. I have never watched anything from Godzilla, and I should definitely change that. I remember there being a viewer who was for a while named Godzilla, but I haven't seen him in a while. King of Monsters with Ghidorah. I know also Mothra. I mean, I know the monsters, right? I've seen scenes of it, but I've never actually sat and watched through a whole movie, which I should actually. I'm thinking like, I'm a pop culture nerd somewhat as well. I should have seen that by now. My puns aren't that bad, are they? No. Yeah, Mothra is in it. Yeah, it's a huge moth. Well, to be fair, everything is huge. It's a whole genre, just huge monsters. That I'm now drawing a blank. Oh god, what do you call that genre again? Ghidorah has always been my favorite monster. Which one is the one with the 3 heads? I really like that one, the Hydra looking one. Mecha Godzilla, yeah, that one's pretty cool too. Tyranitar is pretty Godzilla-ish if you ask me. Well, that one I know. That's from Mega Man X. Mothra is so huge because it's in Aussie land. Kaiju, there we go. Thank you, Kaiju. That's a whole genre of essentially huge monster attacking. That's Ghidorah. So yeah, I know. I was just saying. Oh right, that is Ghidorah. Okay, well then my favorite monster is the same as yours, Fabled Phantom. There we go. Ghidorah is the Hydra, Godzilla's arch nemesis. It's just so freaking cool. It's a cool dragon. But huge. Essentially the Greek monster. Because I think the original Greek Hydra was also very, very large. Alright, let's go. Let's do this. Please. I remember back in my day Godzilla used WWE move against his enemies. Oh, isn't that like a GameCube game where you can fight as these different kaiju and it has a move like that? Could be that it's also released on PlayStation or Xbox. Just waiting for when they add Destroya! Yeah, I know that one too, to the modern movies. It's the most dangerous one by far. What makes Destroya more dangerous? Well, okay, it has a perfect name, but I'm not that familiar with the lore. Right, and this is from I was about to say Sparkster. That opossum in like a night, Rocket Knight, I think it's called in the US. Yeah, on GameCube, and I think the others too. Like Godzilla 3000, the best. And Godzilla with the blue fire coming out. Well, there must be so many versions. To my knowledge, it literally depletes oxygen with its presence. Oh. I mean, yeah, that is potentially very dangerous. I wonder how long it would have to stay on Earth for all the oxygen in the world to expire. Hence the other name, Oxygen Destroyer. Oh, I wasn't even aware of that. That I had not a name. Isn't Giratina based on Destoroyah? Hey there, Sauceboss. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? What's your top 3 JoJo parts? Oh, I actually haven't watched JoJo. Oh man, you should ask that to my husband. He's a JoJo fan. I mean, I've seen a bit of it, but like not enough to have a favorite part. I'm just gonna say Golden Wind because that's the one where I know the most. Imagine watching the news today and you feel the earth move beneath you. Yeah, well, that would be very scary. That's a reality in Japan with all of these earthquakes happening. There are quite a few mons that are based on the kaiju. Yeah, not the only one. I think Giratina was Destoroyah. What's the English name for the fire moth again from Gen 5? Because in German it's literally called Ra-Moth, which is Mothra, but the Ra coming before the moth. Only asked because of the worst fates in history thumbnail. Well, I mean, yeah, that's what I thought. Again, I have not watched it completely, but I have, like, the most I've watched was that was Golden Wind. So I'm gonna go with Golden Wind for now. Volcarona, there we go. Volcarona is based on Mothra. Yeah, Tyranitar is obviously Godzilla. Iron Thorns is Mecha Godzilla, exactly. That's, you don't need to know much of Godzilla lore to know that. And there's a turtle monster there as well, but what's the name of that one? Or at least it looks like a turtle to me. Now I'm gonna go with one more. Oh wait, what am I doing? I should have just used a Master Ball for the hell. Part skipping. Yeah, Master Ball, there we go. What's Kong? King Kong now after he beat the Ice King? Well, not all of the monsters have Pokemon equivalents, but yeah, I think the turtle one also has a Pokemon. What else was there? I think I remember other monsters. Rillaboom. I don't know. I mean, just because it is a gorilla. That's it. Alright, hidden power. For you, Deoxys. I don't care, just anything. What kaiju design do you guys like better? Baxcalibur or Arculadon? God, I need to Google these. Hang on, but the names I've come across before. A Baxcalibur. Okay, stupid. That's. Oh right, that's the English name. I usually refer to Espinodon. That's the German name, but yeah. It's another. That's what happens when you play the games in another language. I should definitely maybe play it more in English so I don't keep forgetting about some of the English names. Alright, let's see what this Deoxys got. Okay, it is in the first slot, yes. Yeah, Hydreigon being Ghidorah, that's obvious. Died to Ant-Man. Do you know how many turtles there are? It's turtles all the way down, apparently. But yeah, I would say I prefer Baxcalibur. Oh wait, what the? I just didn't pay attention. What did it say? Oh god, I'm really not the sharpest today. But honestly, I'm having a lot of these. Let me go into replay. Did anyone catch that? To be fair, it was French. I should stop yapping so much and just getting lost in these discussions. Dragon type. Okay, I just rewatched it. Okay, dragon type then. Yeah, you should need to pay attention. Okay, it is Rash. I'm gonna type that in. Deoxys, it is Gen 3. It is dragon type. That means that usually with dragon, or if they have hit power dark, then that means the IVs are pretty good. It is a Rash one. And it's level 30. Yeah, it's just normal Deoxys. Oh no, well, I guess speed Deoxys now, actually. Never mind, that's actually important. Okay, 75, which is pretty terrible. 69, 64. Nintendo! 64, another 69, nice, 54. And 119 speed, because, I mean, this is speed to Deoxys, alright. And once you've put that into your favorite calculator by choice, you're gonna... Okay, HP is between 17 and 19. Attack is between 24 and 26. Defense is between 17 and 19. Special attack is up to 5. Wow, that's horrible. Special defense is 5 to 9. Almost like 9 to 5. And 21, 23. Generate. Wait, nature. Well, this is Hidden Power Dragon and Rash. I've actually already found it because it's so specific. But yeah, I don't even need to do that actually. So this is the frame that I actually hit, which... okay, I was a bit too early. Alright. Well, let's do that again. And now Eontimer doesn't do the visual thing again. Oh well, doesn't really matter. Okay. And I'm gonna reset this. Was away from keyboard for a bit if I missed anything. No, not really. I'm starting to calibrate now, and that's it. I'm buying Tomodachi Life on payday. Yeah, we wanted to, my husband and I. We're actually thinking, should we like buy it with like do half? 'Cause yeah, it is pretty fun from what I've seen. Like friends of friends having it when we had our D&D session, and it was like we laughed, we belly laughed. It was so funny. Speaking of dragon, it's dragon HP. Oh, hidden, yeah. Which is a pretty nice hidden power type to have, I guess, but we want this one, the Rash one, the shiny one. Not the non-shiny Rash one. A nice thing as well in Emerald, when you're RNG manipulating in the wild, if you know like what shiny frames you get, like look at the nature of these frames. If you see one nature really stand out, then get a synchronizer with that nature. You're gonna get so many shiny frames. Makes it much easier. Keep in mind that doesn't work with Ruby and Emerald. Ruby and Emerald, what the hell am I saying? Ruby and Sapphire. They don't have that synchronized extra effect outside of battle. That was a thing that got introduced in Emerald. Also the heating X up faster with the 2 fire abilities that exist. Like, well, fire ability doesn't really say, the one where you can't freeze, nothing's happening. We're still spinning like Anakin did in Star Wars Episode 1. Jeez. So it's still, yeah, it looks like it's still not working. Okay, so my Windows says that... Okay, no, it should be good now. Okay, oh, finally, goddamn. I'm really sorry, guys. Your comment made me laugh. The, we're spinning like Anakin did in Star Wars Episode 1. That's pretty funny, but, even though I haven't watched that one, but yeah, I'm sorry. I am sorry, that is... Well, at least the internet is back now, so... And I don't know why it keeps doing that. To be fair, I'm not using the best internet provider, I guess, but the best one I cannot afford, unfortunately. But yeah, at least it didn't last too long, hopefully. And yeah, let us continue in our journey. Right, hidden power. And then I do this so I don't get any bit of a repel, because I don't want to waste any more time with random encounters. I guess I should have put a flyer in my team, thinking back now. That would make it a bit quicker. I could just go to that one Kecleon, but I guess this'll do for in the meantime. Okay. Alright, let's see. Oh, tip fur, so it's fire type. Alright, hidden power fire. And what nature are we? We are gentil. Is that gentle or is it not? Let me check that. I swear, I need a table with the different languages, or, well, I should have memorized them by now, to be honest, but there's so many of them. Yeah, it is gentle. Okay, so I was right. Okay, gentle. And you are, okay, 77, 70, 58, 70, 69, nice, and 122. Okay, calculate. Alright, so we are looking for a gentle hidden power fire Deoxys with HP between 24 and 26. 27 and 29 for attack, pretty nice. Defense is between 20 and 23. And then special attack is confirmed 28, alright, that's nice. Special defense is confirmed 15 and speed is confirmed 30. Ooh, almost perfect speed, okay. Update and okay, there it is. This is the frame that I landed on. So I'll put that into frame hit. Oh, I was actually kind of late. Okay, well then. Kind of late, I mean very late. Yeah, it is gentle, but sometimes the translations can be a bit confusing. What do you call a cow with no legs? Ground beef. Oh, that's dark. What do you call a cow with 3 legs? Lean beef. Jeez. What do you call a cow with 2 legs? Lean beef. And what do you oh, wait, you said the same thing. What do you call a cow with epilepsy? Beef jerky? Oh my god. What do you call a cow with 5 legs? That's a bull. Be careful. How dare you? Yeah. Oh my god, are you serious? How dare you? No, how dare we? Oh, these puns, man. My guest, or our guest that we have from the US, looks like jet lag has gotten to him and he's been sleeping ever since we came back home, which was like 6 p.m. And that usually means that he'll be awake really early, but I don't blame him. Jet lag. Would you dare utter that in front of a woman? Come on, as if I can't hear these things. I wasn't born yesterday, you know? Okay, I'm gonna... haven't disabled those filters yet. Let's do that. It's rather amusing. Oh, jeez. What kind of beef do you have with making puns all the time? You're really milking this one, aren't you? See, I can do that too. But yes, indeed. Then where's everyone? It's a very quiet stream today. What's this music from? Oh, oops. Oh no. Did I accidentally close the stream now? No, I didn't. Okay. Oh jeez. Lol, I died. They're all sleeping. Well, I mean, it depends on like where they are. Okay, this is from Metal Warriors. Also another game I've never heard of. She has embraced the pun ways. Huzzah! Okay, can you properly work now? Let's see. Yeah, okay. And that's also not shiny. You make me proud, young Padawan. Okay, Master Ball. That one. And let's do that whole thing again. Okay, so it's not, obviously not shiny. Now let's see your nature. Mauvais. Oh, that's a naughty one. Or is it naughty? There it is. Okay, this time we had a naughty nature, not a gentle one. Not a gentleman, this alien. This alien is out for blood, apparently. Yeah, I'm giving you a Master Ball, sure. No, hidden power, there we go. Yeah, whatever, it's mashing buttons at this point, I don't care. Just want to do the calibration as quickly as possible. Okay, there we go. I feel like I've heard this one before. Or maybe I'm just dreaming things. Okay, so let's see what hidden ability type this one has. Your stream keeps freezing on me, but my Wi-Fi's fine. Does anyone else have that problem? I know before, I actually had, like, the internet just disconnected. But now... Oh. Fire truck, I missed it again. Okay, I'm just gonna watch replay. It was... Vol, okay, so flying type. And your stats. 77 HP as well, 72 attack, 62 defense, 65 special attack, 58 special defense, and 113 speed. Calculate. Okay. So 24 to 26 for HP. Yeah, you're not seeing this currently, but I'm using Maryland's IV calculator. That's my default one. I really like that one. I've used others before, but I think this one is just... Yeah, Maryland is a cool guy. He did a lot for the Pokemon community. So we should definitely reward him by using his website. Oh, that's our... You're a Deoxys speed, yet your IVs and speed are horrible. And hidden power flying. Huh? Generate? Hello, game? Not game. Pokéfinder, hello? Why is this happening all the time to me? What have I done wrong? Man, I don't even know what the hell is happening. My Pokéfinder is not working for some weird reason. Yeah, it's not working. Great, so I gotta do that again, huh? Stationary. Okay. Jeez, are you serious? Just wasting more time. Oh boy. But I hope it does work now. So, flying, and it was... What was it again? Yeah, naughty, okay. Nature naughty. No, not adamant naughty. Okay, now it seems to work again. Why just not work all the time? Like you're supposed to? Kids, this is what happens when you mess with Missing No too much. Your life is gonna be Missing No. And then this kind of shit happens because I have no idea why it keeps happening. Just things randomly glitching for absolutely no reason whatsoever. Oh, that one's, yeah, horrible speed. Okay, finally, jeez, okay. Now we got it, and we paste it in here. And I was 1 frame away from the initial target. Oh boy, this is really testing my patience sometimes. Got them. Seems fine to you? Alright, at least is that. You know, a guy who has the heart of a lion and a lifetime ban from this. Oh, that's dark. Like, imagine being able to kill a lion and then take its heart out. That's... damn. Bless you, thanks. Yeah, no, it's on fire. I just had to say, look at the replay again, which thankfully is a thing with streams. Alright, I wanted to change the background too. Forgot about that. Okay, which one? The puzzle one? Yeah, let's go with the puzzle one. I really like that one. Deja vu from last stream. Oh, that's happened so many times. I don't even know how many times, honestly. Too often, though. It's kind of annoying. Why does Satan take ages at the post office? Because the devil takes many forms. Where do you get your puns from? Why do you just... I bet he's just walking around with like a whole list of an encyclopedia worth of puns in his brain. Why shouldn't you trust a stopwatch? Okay, why? Yeah, Donkey Kong Country music. Especially this one. Time will tell. Oh, jeez. Alright, we're doing puns now, apparently, because chat is very quiet. There's not many of you here. So I guess that's what's happening. Why is dark spelled with a K and not a C? Because you can't see in the tire. Really? Honestly, Orion's belt is a waste of space. Yeah, only 1 star, right? I know that meme. What about Kepler? What about Kepler? What's the Kepler thing about? James, are you still there? I think it might be your Wi-Fi thing. Okay, 5 seconds. I got this, please. Okay, let's see. No, actually not. That's a belt too. If you can't pull one up, use the other. Okay, sorry, that joke I don't really understand. I died waiting for the stream to load. Wow. But somehow your ghost is on YouTube and typing this out. That's certainly interesting, James. Rip. Alright, let's head back. Oh, waiting for the Wi-Fi to... I see. Okay, so whole shebang again. You just do this until you hit the frame that you want, essentially. Alright, let's already put this on. And then hidden power. There we go. And then we switch. Yeah, I should have definitely brought a fly in there, but oh well. Too late now. But I kind of find the idea of using a shiny Mew as a HM slave really funny. Like, that's pretty much a flex. But I mean, it has really crappy IVs, so it can't really... I have a much better shiny Mew. Started playing the recent Air Riders, by the way. It's high-speed chaos, just like the original. And man, I want to play... I want to play the game too, but I don't have a Switch too. Ah, okay, that means it's ghost type if it says there's no effect. Okay. Okay, that's modest. And what do we have? 76, 55, 62, 72, 61, and 119 again. Of course, the higher the level, the more accurate the IV calculations are gonna be. But I'm not gonna use oh, Plock music. Yeah, nice. I like this theme. Very fitting for an alien as well. Sounds very alien-y, at least like a sci-fi. That instrument, what is it called again? Oh, I knew it, but what is it called again? Something with TH, I think. Okay, special defense is 8, confirmed. Wow, that sucks. No, not 9, 8. Okay, and speed is 21 to 23. Theremin, I think, is the... Oh well, I was 3 frames away, so not too bad, but yeah, here we go. Doing it again. I'm doing that any again. And resetting my values. And then again we wait. Reminds me of Murdered Soul Suspect about your last comment to Jimbo. Okay. I like the hamster. Sorry, I'm out of the loop. The hamster thing? Oh, Rick. Rick, you mean? Okay, yeah, Rick. I'm so happy as someone whose first video game ever was Kirby's Dream Land 2. Like, I'm super happy about Rick being in the game. That's really nice that they are acknowledging his animal friends again. Need another sip. Grab my M&M, your M&Ms again. I saw some mini M&Ms. Do you have them? They're even small, but for some reason they taste better when they're smaller. Kirby Superstar Ultra was my favorite. Have so many great memories from that. Oh yeah, Kirby Superstar Ultra was really good. A very good remake. It's kind of like I see Kirby Superstar and Kirby Superstar Ultra, as well as like Pokemon Gold and Silver and Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Kind of see them as like not the same, but the same in concept, as in they are a really good DS remake of an old game. I hope that makes sense. But yeah, love those games. Superstar Ultra is definitely like, that is definitely a game I would recommend getting. Yeah, kind of. It's a remake, more than that. I mean, it's not just the original game redone in a new, like a DS engine, but they also added content. Superstar Ultra has stuff that the original Superstar doesn't have, and same goes for Gold and Silver and Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Hey there, Exalt Revenger, welcome back to the stream, how you doing? Yeah, I'm not really that quick about the Deoxys now, but we're calibrating, so I'm not that lazy anymore. Hope you're doing good. Superstar Ultra has some charming storylines, and love the Meta Knight side story where you face yeah, Galacta Knight is really cool. That was hype. And also DDD's Revenge, that was also really nice. Alright, 10 seconds. International Superstar Soccer is apparently the game when this music is coming from. Click shiny! No. Okay. Okay, it is what it is. I'm okay, just tired. It's been a long day. Everything has been going crazy. Oh, I bet. I was also outside the whole day. You know, we currently have a friend over who is from the West Coast. Yeah, the West Coast, correct. And he had a super long flight. He has jet lag now as well, which I get. And we're essentially showing him things we like in Luxembourg, and also we went to Germany today, to Trier, where I used to live, where I studied, went to university. It's a really nice city. Like there's a lot of history museums, or just general things to see. They have monuments in that city that are 2,000 years old, which is really cool, like the Porta Nigra. Like a lot of roads and other walls, they have been there since Roman times. And it's just baffling that there's a town in Germany where you can just casually walk on that. Or besides that, there's also like really old bridges that are still fully functional. Roman, like, imagine bridges over water that have been there for thousands of years. Isn't that kind of mind-blowing? Just goes to show how sturdy they built. Me sneaking with my friends to play some Superstar Ultra in class as our teacher takes the DS from us and starts playing it themselves while we finish our schoolwork. I can't really blame them. They were like, oh wait, this is actually pretty fun. Okay, flying type again. Don't tell me I'm one frame away again, please. Jeez. Okay. Oh, well, Brave is brave. That's easy. Was flying again, and okay, we have 76. 69! Oh my god, it's the meme. It's a sex number. Oh my god. Chat, what the hell? 60 and 103. Yeah, just ignore the brain farts, they're not really important. Anyway, okay. So, Brave. No, the other one with hidden power flying wasn't Brave, I think. Then again, I don't... Well, we're gonna find that out now. 20 to 23. 4 to 6, which is terrible. 7 to 9, which is also not really good. Sorry, I'm hardcore judging all of these Pokemon here. I wonder what my IVs are. If I were a Pokemon, of course I'm a human, so I don't have IVs. But let's just say, theoretically speaking, if I were a Pokemon. I don't think I would have great IVs, I don't know. Generate, okay. So I was, again, pretty close, but... You know, still missed it. Got some crazy news. Oh, Keir Starmer might be resigning. 63 of his MPs have called for him to resign, but I'm not sure what's going to happen. Oh, okay, well that's quite a drastic change. Do you know why? That is... that usually doesn't happen. I mean, he's the Labour Party guy, right? But yeah, Labour got like a serious loss, which honestly, yeah, it's what you get, Social Democrats, for backstabbing communists and anarchists who actually wanted the material conditions to work. That's what but capitalism gets you. But man, resigning, and 63 of his MPs saying, yeah, guy, get off, get out. That's That's a drastic change, as I said. Alright, let's reset all of these things again. There we go. That's from Paladin's Quest, the music playing currently. So many NES games I didn't even know. Yeah, the Prime Minister. Yeah, currently, but not anymore. I miss the old new Pokemon game trailers they used to drop on TV commercials. Yeah. Those were hype. And I do hope that at least Pokemon Winds and Waves is gonna be... I mean, we got that spoiled already because turns out that leaker was correct. And looks like that's gonna be a theme for a while now, where we meet the main legendary Pokemon and we just ride on it. And it's like a transportation vehicle, which is fine, right? But they should just make it so that, oh, I have, I don't know, an Arcanine and I can ride on it like in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. But it controls more like Miraidon or Koraidon would, kind of. And depending on what Pokemon you're riding on, they have different abilities. They should just do it like this. I mean, they did test out a little things like these with Legends Arceus. But right now, like, they shouldn't have it where, oh, unlocking flying just at the end. Like, no. Just make people try to think outside the box, make people experiment with different Pokemon, and if they have a huge flying type, then they should be able to fly like this. I think they experimented enough with these concepts. Kind of dipping the feet into the water to see how it is. And now they can just do that. That one trailer for Fire Red and Leaf Green, I think it was when the bus driver guy crushes all the Pokemon and the boss into a GB. Okay, I remember that being a Pokemon Yellow, or like the original Game Boy games having that TV commercial. But yeah, that was pretty funny. It's going on at the minute. Unions have turned against him as well, as the public thinks they're going crazy in the media because they're waiting for a statement. Yeah, I can imagine. But yeah, I'm not really feeling very empathetic towards that person. Like, the Labour, I'm not a fan of social... Well, Social Democrats are definitely much, much, much better than fascists. Or, well, okay, everything is better than fascists. Or I would... maybe neoliberals or centrists or anything like that. But if you know your political history, then you know that they've been traitors. So, yeah. Wah. Normally when a Pokemon game shows a trailer with the gameplay footage, that's what it will look like 90% of the time on release. If not polished, should be better. Waves looks great, so that's good. Well, let's see. I'm still a bit skeptical, because lately what I expect from the Pokemon Company and what we've been getting are two different worlds. Maybe I'm expecting too much, but then again, they are like $1 billion company. They make some serious cash. They make more money than freaking Star Wars and Disney and all of that, so they can't just say, oh, you know, we don't have the funds. No, you do. But they know they can make a bad Pokemon game and people will still buy it. Oh, grass type, okay. Okay, hidden power grass. Alright, let's start with the other process. It's a grass. There we go. Okay. Oh, jovial. Okay, that's jolly. That's an easy one. Alright, 71. Yeah, I prefer that. In the French version, the translations are a bit more direct, but in German, some are like, is it that one? Is it gentle? Is it quiet? Is it relaxed? No idea. Okay, that's another one with unfortunate IVs, well, some of them at least. Alright, Jolly, and HP is 4 to 6. Oh boy. Okay, attack is pretty good with 20 and 23 as the range. Defense is 0 to 3. Yikes. Special attack is a little bit better with 22 and 20 and 22. Well, a little bit better, quite better. And then 7, 9, 2 times. Generate. Ooh, that's very close. That's 1 frame late. Are you kidding me? Come on. Keeps happening. 1 freaking frame. 1 frame away from the target. That gives me the shiny. I know, what is this? This emerald is more cursed than the other one. But oh well, that is just such as the nature of everything. Some people are saying he could call another general election or leadership election within his party. Labour are doomed. Well, yeah, Labour definitely deserves that. I mean, they promise a lot of things for the workers, but they just, you know, they let the neoliberals and the capitalists just roam free, and then nothing really happens for the workers, so maybe they deserve. I mean, they're pretty redundant at this point. And I explained that as Earthbound music plays. Well, okay, now Chrono Trigger music plays, but yeah. Like really serious, dry, adult topics, and like the music is Those are Infinite Omniverse streams, everyone. When the Legends game or Scarlet and Violet trailer was dropped, they even showed the amount of glitches and frame drops, which on release was the case, so at least they don't hide anything before release. Yeah, at least they're being honest. But yeah, as I said, they make billions and billions of dollars. They have the money and the funds and the resources to deliver something so much better, but they just don't. Because they know people are gonna buy it. Even if it's like a horrible game, people will buy Pokemon because it says Pokemon on the box. That's just like a lot of Pokemon fans just are, I guess, too delusional to see that, but it really is the case, unfortunately. And they know. So I really doubt that we're gonna get something fantastic. I mean, some things they tried worked. I mean, Legends Arceus isn't really a bad game, right? They did some steps were in the right direction, definitely. Can't really talk for Legends ZA, as I don't even have it. The Liberal Democrats are seeing a rise in polls, but Greens are not going anywhere at the moment. What about your preferred Platimri? What about that one? No, Platcumri. That's how it's pronounced, sorry. Okay, 5 seconds, here we go. Please, let this be the one. No. Okay, yeah, I'm at that point now. I'm at that stage where I make weird noises. Platcumri has a bit of a rise, but Reform has taken a lot of seats in. Yeah, unfortunately, that's true too. Yeah, it just sucks. Have people learned nothing from history? And of course, that's a rhetorical question because, yeah, clearly they haven't. I'm already doing that because why not? Recently saw someone selling a Kung Fu Tea Pokemon themed straw that was a collaboration between several months ago. The Squirtle straw sold for like $80. Oh my god. Just for a straw. Whew, that's quite expensive, if I say so myself. $80 for a straw. Crazy. Or like, do you know of the scalpers who go to Pokemon like centers in Japan and then they resell the stuff for like 500% the price? I hate those. To be fair, who doesn't dislike the scalpers, right? They're not doing anything useful. Okay, let's see. Plant. Oh, is that the grass one again? Did I hit? Can I actually hit the correct frame? Maybe once? You know, that's all I need, just once. Hey there, Kaiser Karmazin, welcome back to the stream, how you doing? As you can see, I'm now the Mew that happened, and oh, jolly, okay. And now I'm trying with the Deoxys, which I thought that was gonna be easy peasy lemon squeezy. Wait, is this 71, 68, 59, 68, 100? Yeah, it is the same frame. Okay, what frame was it again? Somewhere here. Speed 7.9 and the other one 7.92. So I hit the same frame again. Oh boy. Oh well, I hope you're doing good. Yeah, one freaking frame away. Are you serious? Oh well, let's try this again. At least this one went quick, because I noticed... Wait, I know this. Definitely know this frame. Seen this one before. Finished organic chemistry 2 with an A! Nice! Congratulations! That's amazing. Got my final grade back today. Oh, that's amazing, Kaiser. I'm so happy for you. That's a great one. I knew you could do it. All the studying was definitely worth it. Oh, that's great news. Me trying to find Pokemon products that were sold out in my store before walking outside. Scalper, hey, you looking to buy some Pokemons? Yeah, it's like these, you know, in cartoons. Those guys who just come up to you, very shady, not really trustworthy, and they just open their coats and it's like, what scalped Pokemon stuff do you want? Oh, scalpers. And I guess, speaking about politics, that summoned you again, Kaiser. But yeah, I'm not so lazy anymore. I'm doing the calibration again, because I should definitely do that more often. Problem with labor is they have turned their back on the work. Yeah, exactly. They used to be good, but they have lost everything they stood for. Well, I mean, if you're like really a socialist, or I guess an anarchist, a communist, you have a bit of a disdain for any social democrats because they were treacherous. But yeah, what you said is true, Swill. At one point they used to be much better. I'm also not sure if you heard about this, but a major learning management system called Canvas was hacked, and my physics final was made optional. Because of that, I'm not taking that exam anymore, so I'm done with this. Wait, are you serious? Yeah, I've heard of Canvas. I mean, we didn't use it at my university, but I've heard of it from other students. So you don't have to take the physics final? And it just got hacked, so it says passed now? Is that what? Okay, that's kind of funny, not gonna lie. Oh my god. Well, that's neat. Skipping a freaking final because it got hacked. Oh, the wonders of modern technology. Am I right, guys? Look it up. A group called Shiny Hunters. Oh my god, funnily enough, hacked it. Okay, that is... What is that rabbit hole? Shiny Hunters. So some Shiny Hunter nerds hacked that and now you don't have to take the exam. Oh, that is so funny. Hey there, Amit. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Okay, let's go. 5 seconds. Don't mess this one up, Yana, please. Was a couple of times I was 1 frame early or 1 frame late, and this is just too annoying. 2026 Canvas security incident. Oh, it has a Wikipedia page now. Oh, are you for real? Before World War II, it was the Tories and the Liberal Party, but after World War II, the Liberal Party dissolved and they formed the Labour Party. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Liberals either. Like, stop calling them left, they are not left. How it works is that I chose to take the file, I can only improve my grade, not hurt it. And if I don't take it, my final exam score is replaced with my average exam score for all prior exams. Oh, and I guess that one is good enough for you to just not need to do that one, right? Yeah, I just had like a, I have that on my phone right now. There was a Wikipedia article that was made literally last updated 3 minutes ago. Oh my god. Damn, that is just... The universe sometimes... Life can give you lemons and sometimes it gives you the best lemon ever. Sometimes. Sometimes you get what you really need. But that's really neat. Damn, I wish that happened to me. In the UK during 2020, all the students were unable to take their final exams as they weren't allowed into school. So they just passed everyone. Man, the one time where our exam things didn't work, they didn't let us do that. Like, we always had to retake it. That sucks. Why didn't that happen to me? Okay, so I already saw the nature. It's rigide, which is adamant. So that's not a 1 frame away, or maybe 2 frames, who knows. If I don't take the final, I get a B+, which is fine enough, but the professor made the final optional because too many people couldn't take the exam anymore. Okay, tip soul, that's a ground type. Not ghost ground, okay. Because the finals were delayed thanks to the hack. Okay, that is... Man, I wish I were that lucky, because it didn't really happen that much. But there were, I think, 2 times or 3 times where like an exam got delayed or like cancelled, and we had to retake it. There was no going around it, not letting just, you know, letting us pass. But to be fair, do you really want to have people wanting to become surgeons or like I don't know, aviation experts? Do you want them to just pass through university without really knowing their stuff? I suppose that's not really a good idea either. 0 to 3. That's very bad special attack. 10 to 12. And 20 to 23. Generate. Well, it's not 1 frame away, but it's pretty close, so... God damn it, really? I'm better at this. Why do I keep failing lately? No, I couldn't complete my exams because of COVID, but they wouldn't let me pass even though I completed the exam and had a lot of the answers right. Oh, that sucks. Honestly, cumulative final exams are ridiculous and shouldn't exist. Oh, absolutely. I hated them. Just a thought of those in the past like already makes me anxious. It's just like, why? there should be no reason. To be fair, I think the whole education system should be changed, because there's a lot of people who have bachelor's and master's degrees, but they don't really, like, they're not good at what they do. Like, there's bad doctors, bad pilots, and they should be more strict on some things. Okay, let's reset that again. But yeah, I totally agree. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I think I played that SNES game, if it is that one. Expecting students to remember all the minute details over a 5-month... Yeah, it is silly, just the whole system. It rewards people like... I don't like talking about him, but Ben Shapiro... he's like a cassette tape person. Like, he had tutors fed to him, and he just learns all the answers for the exams by heart. But does he actually, can he connect the dot? Can he do synthesis on the information that he learned? I don't know. And there's a lot of people like that out there, and that's a problem. The Welsh education system was completely messed up in 2020. They didn't even have enough staff or teachers to run it properly. Oh, I mean, it was kind of disastrous in Luxembourg as well. They just got everyone well, not everyone, but some of them got iPads, and well, kids and iPads are not really a good combination. Not good for their attention span and early brain development. As evidently shown by the things, by the things how it goes today. Don't even need to explain myself. Okay, maybe I'm gonna change the background again. There we go. Wanna know what else is a problem? Me! I'm back! Oh, Van Mings is back, and he's apparently a problem. Well, welcome back. Okay. Concentrate on that, concentrate. Has my RNGing gone down, or like become worse? Come on, give me that freaking shiny already. Oh, okay. Oh well. Master ball that crap and just do it over and over and over again. Don't tell me you're Jolly and Hidden Power Grass, please. I don't wanna... Hey, I'm calibrating, I'm still going crazy. What is this? Are you serious? Are you for real? And so close too. Gotta go to sleep, or thanks for stream. Well, thank you for being part of the stream, James. I'm really happy that you could make it. And I mean, I know what I'm gonna say next, right? Or you know what I'm gonna say next. I wish you a good night, sleep tight, and do not let the bedbugs bite. Alright, doing that already, and then Hidden Power numbered. Hidden Power TM10. I have to head out, but thanks for the stream as usual. I'll hopefully be there for the next... Well, to you the same. Thank you for being part of the stream, and I also hope that you're gonna be there tomorrow. And I'm really happy for you, by the way. It's really nice. And yeah, I also wish you a good night, sleep tight, and do not let the bedbugs bite. I don't know why I said it with that cadence and that rhythm, but whatever. Okay, let's figure this out as quickly as possible. Okay, what hidden ability do we have here? Don't say grass. Acier, okay, steel. Well, that's something else at least. Okay, let's see. Do. Do is that calm? I gotta check. Do is mild. Wait, do is mild? Oh, okay, well, yeah, it is. So it is mild mannered. It has 79 HP. Again with the 69, we're getting a lot of 69s here, but no 67 yet. 75, 64, Rokuyon, and 118. Calculate. Oh, it has some really good ones actually. This one, right? HP is between 30 and 31, which is pretty fantastic. 24 to 26 for attack. Defense is 4 to 9. Special attack is 24 to 26, just like the other one. Attack 17 to 19. And 17 to 19 again. Oops, there we go. Generate. Oh, well, I forgot to put the hidden power in and the nature, but I guess there's only one of these frames that give me these specific IVs, so yeah, that's correct. And it even has steel 68. Wow, that's pretty good. Okay, so oh, I was a bit early this time. Okay. Cadence, I barely know him. When I was in college in 2020, I missed a couple of days because I was sick, and the rules at the time said, if you're sick, do not go in. So I stuck to the rules, but they had a go at me for sticking to it. Oh, God, I hate when they do that. Like, what you're supposed to do, if you're sick, stay home. There's people out there that don't really have the best immune systems, and we're putting them in danger for what? Oh, you're not there. Yeah, well, tough crap. Sometimes life is like this. And you shouldn't just be out there while you're sick. At least it's neither for work nor for school. You shouldn't just go around spreading pathogens like that. I think we should change 69 to 96. Wanna know why? Because the price of eating out is getting expensive. Oh my god. One of them is pretty much free and the other one is expensive. Well, okay, maybe free. Oh. If you are in a monogamous relationship, yeah. Oh, the jokes today, huh? Were very funny today. Okay, let's see. Did I reset? Yeah, I did. Free. What cone were you hanging at? It's called being married. Like, I don't have to pay to do that, right? We are both in the mood and then we do whatever. I think this discussion should be over, by the way. I don't have to pay for a bang. I got a partner. And he's, you know, your husband's not gonna say no. The rules at the time stated if you were sick, do not go in. Because it could put others... Yeah, exactly, that's my argument. So I didn't go. It's like they didn't want me to stick to the COVID rule. Yeah, it's like... Like, what is it then? You do the monster mash, I know. I don't even know what monster mash is. Is that like some kind of sex reference I need to know about? Okay, I wasn't thinking that getting Deoxys was going to be this complicated. Well, not complicated, but tedious. It's a song. Oh, the song. Okay. Okay, 5 seconds. You got this, girl. You got this. Oh boy. God. Oh well, this is gonna take a couple of streams, it looks like. Are you for real? No, I'm not gonna give that Deoxys a name. Also, the sale says mon petit, even though I'm a girl, so we should say ma petite. Twist it a little and say when two monsters love each other very much, they do the mash. The monster mash. The pairing, the mating. What they do on the Discovery Channel. Yeah, I know. Alright, let's do this. Do that. All over again. Blah 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 blah. That's a good song too when you're a mammal. Yeah, I know what the Bloodhound one. Oh, us as innocent children, as in like Luxembourgers, not really knowing English and then listening to that song and trying to sing with it, but it's all about, yeah. And it's, oh, grass type. Oh no, is it Jolly? Are we doing this again? Why can I just not hit the freaking frame? My god, god damn it. Yes, it is the Jolly one. Freaking hell. Oh, so what was that again? That was 1 frame below or after the let me check. Okay, Hidden Power Grass, Nature Jolly. There's not that many. 12 142. 12 1 this one, yes. Oh my god, are you serious? Why, man? Why? 1 frame. Why? Kinda gets mixed up a bit. Okay, that music is actually pretty cool. Lost Vikings? Never heard of that. We're currently playing EA FC 26 or football right now. Oh, nice. And more Donkey Kong Country music. Yeah, the game really starts with that. Like, ooh, ah, ah, ah. The Joe Rogan podcast that I wish men wouldn't treat like the word of God, but well. Oh, I was about to read your message, but you retracted it. Oh, such a classic. Rest in peace, your brother. Okay. Yeah, we got monkey noises. Why not? And we hope that the Deoxys is gonna be golden, because this is... I do the calibration thing and I still... it takes me so long, because I keep getting the very close but not the frame. Okay. Once my brother and my cousin was playing, and my cousin whacked the wasp nest with a stick. Then he went running to the car, but my cousin locked the door on my brother, and he's... Oh, what the hell? Oh, that's why you said rest in peace, your brother. Okay. Jeez. Oh, that is... Okay, that's actually not really funny, because my... Like, my mother knew people... Well, not people. Maybe I think it was one kid that died because of they got stung by bees, I think, and they were really allergic to it. That's no joke. That's really serious, actually. Someone could die because of this. Yoo-hoo! Finally! Deoxys is shiny, everyone. Okay, that took too long. Way too long than it should have. But hey, we're here now. We're here now. We're doing it. And you're taking away my item, but I don't really care about that. You're finally shining now. Yeah, thanks. That took too long. But at least we got it, right? We're another one down. So the next one is gonna be... either Latias or Lugia and Ho-Oh. So I thought I like Latias or Lugia and Ho-Oh. So already did that. I'm giving these stat changes to my trusty Rosina, the Smeargle, the shiny Smeargle. And you're gonna go sleep. And then the poll is up. You're probably gonna troll me again. Okay, which ball should we use? I mean, luxury ball would be funny, but it's not really... The IVs don't really scream luxury ball to me. So I'm just gonna go with this one. Okay, you don't. Obviously not. You will not be too easy to catch. I don't even know your catch rate, but I assume it is not that high. Are you still sleeping? Okay, we're just gonna throw Ultra Balls at this point. No? You don't want that? Alright, sure, I could maybe use a repeat ball instead. That kind of has a bit of yellow in it. At least in this generation it does. One. No. Oh. And you awaken. And you tear away my item. That's not nice, but it doesn't matter that much. Alright, we go for Spore again. Should I try a Nest Ball? I'm just gonna do a lols and try a Nest Ball. 1, 2. Oh, that would have been so funny. I think I'm gonna try another one. Come on, stay in it. one. Aww. Okay, let's do another one. That would be kind of... I mean, it somewhat fits the colors. It does have some teal greenish in it. Doing that again. I'm gonna be putting this. And I think I'm gonna do... the roots thing again. This. In grain. So I think if you have ingrain, you can't also accidentally hit flea. But I'm not gonna test it out, obviously. But that is if I remember correctly. Alright, let's try another one. Of course, you don't want to stay in that one. Well then, let's try again. No? And then you wake up again. Psychic. Critical hit again. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna go with Spore again then. You're not gonna win this, buddy, Deoxys. You just better stay in the ball, okay? It's the best for you. Oh, come on. I'm getting a couple of HP back. It's also pretty nice. Not that Deoxys can really not hurt me that much. Stop waking up! Just come with me. It's gonna be really neat. I mean, you're not really great in terms of... like... IVs, unfortunately, but... You're a shiny mythical, you're coming with me. And this took too long. Come on, one... Aww. Ah, ça y était presque. Yeah, true. True French text. True. Okay, let's see. No, I'm just trying it again. I have enough of those. Oh, come on! Okay, let's check Deoxys's catch rate. Oh, it's Flea. Okay. I don't think Muse is Flea, was it? Because that was a quick catch. Oh, I'm almost running out of spores. No, okay, so Mew has one of 45 actually. Okay, that explains it. Yeah, just throw in another Ultra Ball. Come on, Deoxys, stay in the ball one. Okay. I mean, the net ball would kind of be funny because it is a weak one when it comes to IVs. And I just find the idea of having Deoxys, the strong space alien, in a freaking net ball. No, not netball. I keep saying netball. Nest ball. Alright, that's my last spore for now. And then I need to use an item again. Where is it? Elixir. I have something real mux. Yeah, that's what I need. For spore, please. Oh, you immediately wake up? Are you serious? Why won't you just stay? Wait, sleep time. Imagine if they created a Welsh version of Pokemon. Yeah, I mean, sometimes I think, like, what would it be if there would... Maybe I should do this Luxembourgish Pokemon hack. That would be so funny. And I'd just sell that at conventions, as in, like, I would put it on cartridges and sell. I mean, the ROM would be for free, of course, but imagine Luxembourgish Pokemon, Welsh Pokemon. I think my Alex. Oh, looks like you're running out of certain moves, or is that just the AI not using that move again? I wonder. Let me check the move, how many PP they have. I didn't exactly keep track of them. Alright, we're just gonna chuck Pokeballs again. Oh no, okay, so that one has 20. That one has 20. Yeah, all of them have 20, so I do have a lot of time, pretty much. But still, well, a lot of rounds that I possibly could try this. Scottish Gaelic, yeah. Actually, maybe I should try a... I mean, I would love the idea of a netball. And I keep saying it, nest ball. I don't know, I think I'm gonna try a timer ball. Because those were a lot of rounds now, I think. Chrono ball in French. Let's see. Song reminds me of the Welsh folk songs we have over here. This is from Claymates. I don't even know that, like, I had no idea this even existed, honestly. Alright, we're gonna go with the Spore again. Because you keep waking up so early. I'm just gonna go with that again. Yeah, there we go. Okay. You're being stubborn, I see. Maybe I'm the stubborn one because I'm the one who wants you to be in that ball. But hey, whatever. Well, come on, just stay in the ball. And you're waking up again. I really hope you're not gonna struggle and I'm gonna fail it like this. I mean, it will be funny in a way. But still. Reminds me of those songs over here. I used to do Welsh folk dancing in school. It was fun. Oh, right. I need to see how your dances are. It's interesting. Sometimes there's different cultures that are like thousands of kilometers away, and they independently come up with the same dance. Pretty interesting how human psychology and sociology works. Well, not the same, but very similar dances. Sometimes. Stay in the ball. Stop waking up, please. I don't know why I said that in the cadence of a freaking robot, but I guess I don't know. I'm going a bit loco here. Alright, another one. Do you have pressure by any? Yeah, you have pressure. Okay, that explains the PP of my Pokemon going down. I forgot that you have pressure. For some reason. Should Deoxys have pressure? I think it should have something else. Oh! Oh! Almost. One more shake and it would have been it. another spore. It is kind of annoying that it has pressure. Welcome back, Amit. See what I have here? And it doesn't want to stay in the ball. Very annoying. Yeah, the one in leaf green, I'm gonna try to catch that one in a luxury ball. But not here, I don't have it enough. I should get to cloning. Stop waking up, please! Just stay there. Stay in the ball. We're gonna have a lot of fun. Maybe I'll clone you and send you to random strangers around the world. It's gonna be great. Trust me. Alright, maybe I'll change the background to this for now. I was playing EAFC 26 and went against this kid. He scored a goal because I was watching the stream. Oh, sorry about that. Was holding the controller with one hand and he stopped the game. Sent me a message laughing. He scored again, so I decided, okay, it's time to become serious. And then you destroyed him? And I ended up winning 5-2. That comeback. That freaking comeback. Okay, another real mux, even though I don't like... Okay. Spore. Tell me you lax that kid over the internet. Okay, you go to bed again. Sleep, sleep. Okay. And there goes another one. I'm gonna think about that Luxembourgish Pokemon ROM hack though. I think that's pretty funny. Just the idea of it makes me laugh. One. No. Please stay. Ooh. Nah, I don't want to do ooh. One. No, stop waking up so much. Don't make this too hard. Sadly, the Welsh folk dancing is not taught very much anymore, but it was the most fun I've had. Sent him a message saying, tell your mom she's mid and that I had let her a better night with her sister and she's a 1 out of 10. Oh god, why? Why does it always come down to I thank your mom or your sister or something like that? You know, I got these comments too once and I just said, oh, are you disappointing someone else's parents for once? And they couldn't handle that kind of burn. Alright, we're gonna just chuck these Pokeballs. At one point you need to stay in the ball, please. Well, looks like that's gonna be like until the end of the stream then. Oh well, at least we got in Deoxys. That's good. Okay, that music is kind of weird. Oh right, it's from Mega Man X2. Well, that one part is a bit all over the place. Yeah, this one. Stay in the ball, please. 3 PP left from almost out of PP. Oh, did you count it? Or are you trolling me? 1, 2, 3. Oh, that was almost... Did you actually count all of the PP? Because I didn't keep track of it. Oh, are you trolling me? Like, can you at least come clean with that? Oh, you've been counting. Oh, shoot. Oh, wait. I threw the wrong ball. No, stop waking up. Oh, no, it only has those. Do I need to use a Master Ball then? Because I don't feel like... I really don't feel like failing this one. I really hope you're not trolling. But are you trolling? Please don't. Please tell me if you are. But can you, like, is it okay because they are, the attacks are French? I don't know if you're... What the hell is that kind of music? Secret of Mana music? What do you mean 3 PP left at all? Like pursuit? It just used the star thing again. Swift. It has 6 pursuits. Okay, but how many swifts? Like, did you correct... Like, okay, this comes across as maybe mean, but did you count it correctly? Because a lot of the time the text said, like, it missed, because I have a couple of double teams up. Stop waking up! My god! So, how many swifts does it have left? That's its last swift? Oh my god, imagine if I fail it. What the hell is that kind of... That music is... Okay, not really liking that one. I mean, it's not bad, it's just like, okay. I don't really particularly like it. No, stop waking up! Okay, that should be its last. It just used Sabotage, and that's knockoff. Wait a second, I thought the PP was used up when it misses. It does, it does. But like, I don't know if you kept track of that too. That's what I'm trying to say. Well, maybe that's my fault for wanting it in a netball. No, stop waking up! It still has Psychic too, though. So how many Psychics does it have left? Like, of all the attacks that it has, how many does it have? Oh, I have no... Need to get more PP myself. Ooh. The music is kind of fitting in that aspect. We have another ether or something? No. Really need to use that one. Elixir, and do I not have... No, I gotta go to the elixirs now. Alright, looks like I really gotta clone these items more. Okay, that's another psychic. Not too sure about that. Or maybe like you're just making me nervous and I have no reason to. Just been counting turns, okay. But that like doesn't really... How many like what turn are we on right now? Shouldn't the timer ball work really well now? I bet we're over 30. It has to be 1, 2, 3. Oh, almost. Almost. I'm just gonna try another nest ball. Come on, please, RNGesus, I'm praying to you. 1, 2. Oh, you fooled me there. 13. Oh, okay. Well, then I should be pretty good then. So I was scared for no reason then. Oh, come on, just stay in the freaking ball. I mean, not the first time that has happened, right? I've had struggle deaths before. Good question, can you just clone... Yeah, I can clone Master Balls. I mean, I kind of also want him to have like a ball that fits with the color. I know that's kind of stupid, but that's just the way I've been doing it for a long time. Alright, let's try again. But yeah, you can clone Master Balls. That's why I have so many in the 3rd generation games. And of course in the, okay, you were not right, Venmings, because it still goes for all of these moves. Okay, so you gave me a scare. Congratulations. Yes, I'm trying to, Professor Apim, I'm trying to catch it in a specific ball, which... Yeah, you can shame me for that. Turn 20 next turn. Are you sure? I should have maybe counted it myself. Only one shake. No, stop freaking doing that, please. That doesn't happen in Gen 1 because in Gen 1, the opponents for some reason have infinite PP, which doesn't make sense. So they never struggle. Okay, I'm gonna try another, just for fun. Not a timer ball. 1, 2, 3, and that's it. We didn't get it in a nest ball. We got it in a timer ball. Oh well. That is fine by me. So let's see how close I really was. Oh, see? Look, I still had a lot of time actually. Like I had a lot of turns. It was actually not that bad. And it's hard to get scared unless you tell her she will fail a shiny. To show her a video of shinies failing getting caught. Well, I got it now, so never mind that. But honestly, it is, it's a bit late to start another hunt. I don't know, would that be a problem if I stop it here? Like, I'll doubt I'll get anything in like 15 minutes. But yeah, we have it now in a timer ball, which doesn't really fit, but then again, this Deoxys is not good. Well, I will definitely try to get the Groudon in the netball maybe. Let's see. So yeah, here is the crappy Rash shiny Deoxys in all of its glory. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna get that within 15 minutes. Forget about it. That's not doable. Definitely not doable. Alright, then I would say that was it. At least I got the Deoxys. And yeah, thank you for being part of the stream, everyone. It was really nice. I mean, it was rather chill and quiet today, but hey, sometimes it is like this. And I hope you're gonna be there tomorrow. So until then, bye-bye!